Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry for that intervening interruption that happened. Anyway, as I was saying, also, people might want to require using not only just ceiling lights and LED lanterns to keep power bills, or should I say electric bills, lower so you can save money, but also using power stations and such thing as solar mirrors to try to save as much power. Try to find sites as much as possible to find single solar mirrors or a 2-pack of solar mirrors from 300 watts to 1,000 watts. That's how big of a solar mirror you will need to power your electric power stations. And without it, I'm afraid you will be struggling worse than you think. You could also take CDs that you may not perhaps need of use of. And not only that, of the power stations, which are called electronic generators, but also, what about water power? What about that? What if that goes up too far of inflation? What about the electric companies? What are they going to do when things go too high? Well then, I highly suggest people start looking forward to the future before it's too late and stock up as much as possible before you can't anymore. The water system, when you use water, you might want to tell your children to shut the water off more often to try to save on energy bills and not to use so much no more. If these solar storms keep hitting our planet, it could cause even more inflation beyond the mind. And here's something else that's mind-boggling. Not only have shipments have been paused in certain areas for certain countries because of their governments have left those people on those shipping cargo ships that they don't want to even bother with because they say it'll cost too much for us to even dare helping them, because if we help them, then we would have to help everybody else. That's what they're saying. Oh my word. That's so you don't want to help those people on those cargo ships because then you'll have to help everybody else that's poor and that needs government companies and whatnot and corporations. This is ridiculous. Now suddenly they don't want to help us because they want to save all the electricity for themselves. And they're also planning on doing this. Once they cut the power grid off permanently from the people, they will want to also say to the people, sorry, we cannot help you no more because it is too expensive for us to pay for your problems. That is not right. They have gone too far. And with trying to stock up on batteries is another problem, because where are we going to get such thing when shipments cannot get to anywhere of any kind? And it can't even get to one of the main supplies that some countries get. This is something that we need to look forward to. What are we going to do in the winter when they cut down the electric bill? Why would they cut down the electric bill? Oh, no, they will not. Instead, they will want to cut the power instead so that they can limit their riches and whatnot. They're saying to each other. And something else occurred to me. Something else that I spotted. They're also saying something else that's beyond their reasoning. And we can help ourselves, though, without the government. You know why? Because why do we need you double-crossing idiots to help us anyway? We don't care what you do. For the people, when the people rely on the government too much, I'm afraid you have gone too far yourself with relying on such thing. Because they don't care about you, to be honest. If they did, they would have helped you more in the past when you asked them to help you and you kept begging them to have the welfare back in order. Well, I'm afraid that might get cut off because of what's going on and what their plans are to cut welfare off and other government benefits. What about the people that need SSI to live off from? What about them? What are they going to do? And we, the people that work every single day, we are saying we don't know yet. That's why we must put a plan together to help one another and each other. There we go. So that there will be easier times, but also struggling times at the same time. And earlier when I recommended people using old CDs that they don't need to use anymore, perhaps they have dents in them or few scratches on them. They also have like scratches that are like a few of them that you can't get out. Well, then they're great. You use red copper with that. You can glue them on a board and use them with circuit boards that are USB circuit boards and those little circuit board batteries that you also can use to stick on the CDs. Look it up on YouTube. How to build a solar panel out of CDs. It'll show you everything you need to know just so you can save money on your electric bill. That is all for now. Thank you for listening to my podcast. I hope to be on here once more. I hope everybody is doing the best of well as much as possible. Hope you do better maybe in the future. Keep an eye out on each other. Be safe, everyone. God bless America. This has been John L. Bates 2. See you later.